Hey gang, it's Platt here, and we're back for another tasting video. I'd said a while back that I want to start following up the videos where I make something. Let's say I brew a beer or make a mead. I want to come back and try them, let you see how they come out, and we'll make any notes on anything that happened or what we might have come off. We'll let you know good or bad either way how these things turned out. I've done one of these videos in the past, so this is the second one. Let's go over what we've got here we're going to try. First, I have Acergyln, or also known as Maple Mead. I uploaded this video on August 25th, and I think I said at the time I was aiming to try this around Super Bowl time, so thus we're here. I did 1 month, we made our Maple Mead. 1 month in the primary, 2 months in the secondary, then I bottled, and we've allowed the bottles to rest till now. My original gravity was 1.10. I came out with a final gravity of 1.030, so that gives us an ABV of 11.81%. Let's give her a try. Now, I have done meads in the past, and I just want to say, some of you are going to think, well, gosh, it's been like 5 months, huh? You know, isn't that kind of long? My first couple of meads, I turned over real quick. One, I think I drank within a month, the other maybe a couple of months, and I've read where, hey, this is, again, honey wine. Wines sometimes rest a year plus whatever. Let this, you know, rest a little bit more. Not necessarily age, because we're not putting on oak, but just let it rest. Don't get in a rush. Let's give this a try. Ooh, this is nice. You definitely get the maple. Color-wise, we're almost apple juice like color. I did not make it sparkling. This is a still mead. It's got a little viscosity to it. Plenty of sweetness. This did not ferment out dry, even though, again, we hit 11.8 ABV, but this is not dry in any way. Nice little body. I must say, this is my third or fourth mead. I believe I've done a couple of meads in a size jar, and I say this is the best so far. I've got a couple of bottles left. It will be interesting to see how this goes a couple of more months out, what have you. I might do in the next tasting video or video a few months down the line where I'll try that next bottle of Acergyln and see if it's mellowed out anymore or whatever. But this overall is fairly approachable. It's got a body of a big Chardonnay. Overall, pretty nice. Oh, I guess I need to get some water because I was told last time I did one of these, well, you didn't clean your palate, so let me grab some water real quick. Alright, I'm back. I'll clean the palate. Alright, our next bottle is watermelon wine. I uploaded this on October 20th. Real simple recipe. We cut up one whole watermelon and juiced it, or we ended up cooking it to kind of turn the pulp into juice, and then we added 3 pounds of sugar for a 1 gallon batch, so there's a ton of sugar in there. The recipe was made intentionally sweet. In case you wanted to know, let's original gravity 1.130, final gravity 1.042, 11.55% alcohol by volume. So let's give this a try. Alright, color-wise, boy, this is a clear wine, very light pale, similar to a very light beer. You know what, even more clear than that. Get watermelon on the nose, so let's give her a try. Yeah, I get watermelon, but I get a lot of rind. Don't remember cutting a lot of rind in there. I did try to do a good job of keeping the fruit off, or the rind, the white part. A lot of sweetness, a lot of sugar in there. Definitely noticing the alcohol going down. Not a lot of balance on this one. Overall, okay. I'm sure during the Depression in the olden days, this would do it a pinch, but I'm going to say that wasn't the best. Maybe try a different melon next time. Maybe we'll do that. But overall, okay. Best. Next, I have, if you remember the video I did, and I will have links up above to all the videos that correlate the Acergyln video, the watermelon video. Next, I have, you might remember the video I did on making Irish moonshine, or something they refer to as Poiten or Poiten, what have you. And at the time, I said I was going to bottle some of it just to see what we got. It was made from dried malt extract, a little brown sugar, a little molasses, and those ingredients are kind of used in a lot of beer. So I thought, well, let's bottle some. We didn't do a full boil. We didn't hop it, so it's not going to be a traditional beer in that sense. But I thought we'd give it a try. Looking over my numbers, we ended up at 5% alcohol by volume. So again, as far as strength, about a beer. Ooh, got a nice little hiss. Alright, we got a little head to it. Color-wise, boy, it looks like a brown ale almost. I get kind of a funkiness on the nose. Jeez, that's almost like a wet shoe or something. Alright, well, let's give her a try. That is an interesting taste. On the nose, like I said, I almost got like a wet shoe, a dank funkiness, almost like something's kind of sour, but the taste itself, real light-bodied. Not a lot of sweetness. Again, a lot of, when you hear people talk about brewing beer, or, well, we gotta have hops to balance that malt and the sweetness. If you didn't have any hops to balance, it would just be all sweetness. And drinking this unhopped, I do not see all that sweetness. Yeah, a lot of dark notes on this. Not a lot of sweetness. Maybe pick up a little bit of the yeast on there. This actually, I think, would taste better with some effervescence. But this is something, I think with this recipe, if I add some hops maybe, and maybe carbonate it more in the bottle. I didn't intentionally carbonate the bottle. I got a little, I guess there's some yeast left over, did some work, but this could be the basis for a unique beer recipe. Drinking it itself, not so much. But that might be something I have to come back and play with. Alright, last but not least is our bathtub gin. We did this just recently. Really easy recipe. I took some overproof neutral grain spirits. It was like 153 proof neutral grain spirits, or overproof spirit. Cut it in half with some water, so we ended up around 75% or so. And threw in juniper berries and a couple of lemon peels. We didn't get too fancy. We let it sit for a week. We were trying to replicate bathtub gin. They weren't going to let this stuff have all day to sit around, so this is a pretty straightforward recipe. Let's give her a try. That juniper is definitely dominating the nose. Color-wise, that looks like almost say urine color, for lack of a better term, but it's a shade darker than our Acergyln, or it appears that way to me. Yeah, a lot of juniper on the nose. Let's give her a try. You know what? That is not the worst knockoff of gin I've ever had. If someone back in 1930, 25-30 made this and was scrupulous, didn't poison people intentionally or whatever, I bet this would have sold. This would have... I have tasted some rot gut gins, and this is better than some of those. So, you know what? Not a bad recipe. Real simple. Again, juniper's predominant. Just a shade of that lemon peel. Not much complexity, but if I was, again, running a bootlegger operation in the late 1920s and wanted something to mix with tonic water, or if you're going to throw this with some juice, I guarantee this will get the job done. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know we're putting out good content. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Until next time, bottoms up.